and welcome back to the student talk show, Your Secret Advisor, inspired by the lovely phrase, love your secret admirer. So if you're wondering what all this means, and what I'm trying to tell you is that you need to stick around. And that's because you never know when the advice that we say here is going to apply to you. So here we have a guest student, and his name is Brennan, and he's going to explain why he's here today. Hey Brennan, what's up?
Hey Ruth, nothing much. How are you?
I'm doing great. So why are you here today? What's your issue? What's your problem?
So I've got a really big problem, and I know a lot of other people face it too, and it's procrastination. I find myself having a lot of free time, and so I think that I have all this free time to do whatever I want, whether it's Netflix or hang out with friends, video games, whatever.
Okay.
But what I should be doing is studying, doing homework, my schoolwork, my priorities. When push comes to shove, I don't have enough free time, and I'm stressing and racing to finish all my assignments. So how can I not procrastinate?
So basically your problem is that you want to learn how to not procrastinate and just get some type of tools to be able to work on that bad habit, the procrastination. Okay, well, first thing I just want to quickly say is that we all go through that. As a matter of fact, a lot of, not just college students, but adults, they procrastinate with hanging out with their kids, they procrastinate with going to work, even though don't procrastinate going to work because they will fire you. But procrastination is a general problem. We have the tendency to want to procrastinate because we feel like there's always something to get done, and that can be held off, and just different things like that we put in our minds, and we end up just never getting it done, or just rushing to get it done. So since a lot of us are going through that, thankfully we have some advice that is specifically for you from a secret advisor, but it could apply to you guys as well, those of you that are watching. It's right here, and what do you know, we're called your secret advisor. So would you want me to read this note, or would you like to read it?
I'll read it.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so on procrastination. Treat Monday through Wednesday, as regular class days, and that you work on whatever assignments you have from a class for however long you had that class for that day. For example, if you had an 80-minute class on Monday, work on any assignments for that day for 80 minutes.
Okay, that was short. I was expecting something longer, but sometimes less is more. So what did you take from that? How did you feel about that advice?
This is a really good strategy to use, say if you have an hour of class one day, just to hit the library immediately after and just pump out another hour, because that way you just don't even have free time to procrastinate if you make yourself just go do another hour for every hour of class you have that day.
I'm happy that you're kind of already understanding what the advice is trying to tell you, and I know that we're going to be going on Thanksgiving break soon. So what do you feel like how do you feel like you can apply this advice to your Thanksgiving break?
Well, Thanksgiving we have no class, got a lot of free time, so I think I'm just going to try to, do what this says and just take out a solid couple hours for, each class that I have. Maybe, say like Monday. I have 2 classes on Monday, 3 hours total. Maybe Monday during Thanksgiving break I can do work or study for 3 hours.
Yeah, I think that's very important to know that you do have 24 hours in a day, so you can utilize all that time to get so much done. So it's important to use that time wisely, because you can get back, there's a lot of things you can get back, but the one thing you definitely can't get back is time. So it's important to utilize the time wisely so that you don't end up regretting things and blaming everybody else around you. So with that, do you have any last minute questions or anything else to say?
The only question I have is, how do you balance, everybody has to de-stress, right? It's important to not procrastinate and use all the time that you have effectively. So how do you balance free time and, studying hard?
That's a great question, because a lot of us, that's why a lot of us procrastinate, because we feel like, here's the scale, this is free time, this is the productiveness, and the free time is just always just too high. So what I can suggest to you is just make sure whatever you're doing, you're just being productive in it. Whether that's taking a break, whether that's studying for an exam, whether that's talking to your family, because they can also help you be productive by kind of encouraging you through school. So whatever you're doing, just make sure you're being productive. That'll make time and things go by faster, and you know, you'll be able to fit a lot of more things in your day to get done.
Mhm.
So hopefully that makes a little sense. Just be productive in all that you're doing,
Yeah.
and you won't have a problem.
Okay.
So I guess if there's nothing else that you have to say, I guess we'll end it there. Thank you so much, Brennan, for coming on the show.
Probably.
Thank you guys for watching this show. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because you never know when the advice will apply to you. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you this Thursday. Bye.
Let it out, let it out.
Hallelujah. Okay, it's out. It's out. It's out. Guys. What do you want to do? What did I say last time? Jeez. Before I went to the Thanksgiving. So it's important to like just make sure whatever you're doing.
Bless you.
Okay.
Say the
I bless you.
Huh? Say the sentence again.
Yeah. Where did I start?
It is
saying?
important to
I was
me.
gonna roll.
Wait, I'm like-